Good morning, Ian Crouch with your 8:30 Hunter News update. 9 people, including 8 teenagers, have been charged over a police chase in the Hunter. Officers say they pursued a Honda Civic on the Hunter Expressway at Midmai after it was clocked allegedly speeding in excess of 200 kilometres per hour. The car was later dumped in Arthur Street, Cardiff, and the occupants arrested with the help of Polair and the dog unit. The 19-year-old female driver is due to front court today along with 2 teenagers. The rest will be dealt with under the Young Offenders Act. It's believed all 9 were from Sydney. They've each been fined $1,000 for breaching health rules. Some Hunter MPs aren't convinced the redirection of Pfizer vaccine doses to Sydney won't have an impact on supplies here. 40,000 vials will be taken out of regional New South Wales to allow Year 12 students in 8 Sydney LGAs to head back to the classroom on August 16. The government says anyone who's had their first dose will get their second. Anyone who's made an appointment for their first dose will be contacted if their booking is going to be impacted. Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe says we wouldn't be in this position if the federal government had ordered enough Pfizer in the first place. Newcastle Council will pursue an almost $23 million loan to fund the Newcastle Art Gallery expansion, despite backlash from independent councillors. Councillor John Church voiced his concern that there hasn't been enough community consultation and other approaches to funding and staging should have been considered first. But Lord Mayor Nuatali Nelm says the motion reflects a vote of confidence in the city's arts and tourism.
It's really important that councillors, when they need to, step up and make those tough decisions. And there's many of those tough decisions that, unfortunately, John Church was always on the negative side. I'm so proud that the council has endorsed us to put forward for this loan and partner and ensure that this art gallery redevelopment actually goes ahead.
Maitland City Council has made the tough decision to cancel this year's Steamfest due to the escalation of the COVID public health orders affecting Greater Sydney and regional New South Wales. The annual event was supposed to go ahead next month and usually attracts up to 50,000 people. Council's now planning a bigger and better event for April next year to celebrate the 35th anniversary of Steamfest. Local Singleton businesses are being offered $250 in Spend in Singleton gift cards, which gives them access to essential supplies. The initiative aims to provide assistance for businesses who are struggling with the impacts of the Greater Sydney lockdown. Singleton Business Chamber President Sue Gilroy says businesses have lost a lot of revenue since the pandemic and are in dire need of support wherever they can get it.
Well, particularly hospitality with accommodation, and our restaurants have lost a lot because we're so close to Sydney and that Greater Sydney region. A lot of people visit the Hunter and they're not visiting, particularly through school holidays. Some of our hospitality and accommodation lost up to 80 and 90% of their bookings, which is massive.
And a Newcastle demolition company has been handed a hefty fine for dumping 20 tonnes of building material in the bush at Richmond Vale. Integrity Newcastle, its director and a truck driver were fined a combined $28,000.
2NURFM Sport.
Hunter swimmers have experienced mixed results in the pool after kicking off their Tokyo campaign. Newcastle native Tristan Holland will advance to the men's 200-metre backstroke semi, while Abby Harkin failed to qualify for the women's 200-metre breaststroke. 24-year-old Holland will continue his quest to make the final at 11 o'clock this morning. Knights co-captain Daniel Safiti expressed his frustration with the side to Fox League after their second straight thumping. The 25-year-old Origin representative conveyed his disappointment with the lack of leadership in the team after their 28-8 loss to the Roosters last Friday. Safiti says he stands by his comments and will hold his teammates accountable.
What I was feeling at the time, was honest. It was from the heart sort of thing. And now as a leader, you sort of feel responsible for it too. So, yeah, definitely was a bit angry after the game, especially knowing that we started the game so well and was there to be won. And, I'll be honest with you, I was honest.
And Jets co-captains Cassidy Davis and Gemma Simons have both re-signed with the W League side for 2022. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 5, 44, 26, 8, 45 and 12, and the supplementaries are 10 and 37. And now you're up to date with the latest 2NURFM Hunter News.